If you're currently a Orange County homeowner or you're planning to become one, this video is for you. In this video, we're going to talk about in the month of August, how is the housing supply by demand, how many homes actually being sold, and is any difference between different price segments, for example, starter home, luxury, and also we're going to share about the foreclosure information. If you want to get a full report, you can call me, text me, email me your email. I'll make sure you get that report every month. Hi, I'm Regina Chen. I'm your local real estate agent right here in Irvine, California. Every month, I provide you all the expert forecasts and reports from different resources so you can make the most informed decision. The Orange County Housing Report is made available by our Southern California local real estate economist, Stephen Thomas. So every month, we'll get a report for the Orange County. Today, we're looking at the one dated August 22nd. Let's start off looking at all the homes placed on the market for the first 7 months from January through July this year. So I know it's a lot of information here. Just stay with me. Let's start from the left-hand side. So the 2023, we see that in Orange County for the first 7 months, there are total 14,000 and almost 14,500 homes been put on the market in the first 7 months. And the second line item is, but we're comparing that number, the year to date, to 2017 through 2019. Why is that? Why don't we compare it to the previous year or last 2 years? That's because between 2020 through 2022, that's not a normal years on so many different levels. Same as for the housing is concerned, because during that time, there's a lot of historical low interest rates and a lot of government interference of the market. So we call those years between the COVID year or the pandemic year, we call it like unicorn year. It's not the normal fair comparison base. That's the reason why Orange County Housing Report, our economists using the number, is pre-pandemic year, a more normal year, more relevant year. They take that 2017 to 2019. So for those 3 years, the normal years average, we're looking at for Orange County, normally we have 2,500, 800 homes. So compared to those normal years, we are actually seeing 44% fewer homes. And the absolute number means that the buyers are having 11,300 homes fewer for buyer to buy from, and less definitely have fewer sellers putting home on the market. So out of all those missing 11,000 homes, what's the breakdown at different price segment? We're going to continue to the right. So we're segmenting into the bread and butter or the first-time home buyer, more entry-level home. The first segment is below 500K, and the following segment is between 500 to 750, and 750 to 1 million. And you get an idea. That's the increment we saw here. Why are those segments are highlighted in red? Because out of those 11,000 homes that are missing, the listing are not in the market. Normally they are during those normal years. They are mainly came from the $1 million below home. Those bread and butter entry-level price point home. Because if you compare to the higher price point above 1 million, we actually see that we still have like solid, good choices as far as for the home buyer is concerned. All the losing listing are all below 1 million. As we're all very familiar with the inflation, just take an example. I mean, definitely the inflation has an impact on the home prices, the housing market. But just look at the non-real estate side. Since 2019, we're taking the number from the LA County, Orange County. We see that the loaf of bread increased by 55% since 2019, and milk price increased 31%, and ground beef increased 34%, used car 41%. So as far as the home price in LA County and Orange County, since 2019, we see that there's the average 40% increase. So what does that mean? That definitely contributes to the reason why that home prices continue to shift up, even for the lower price point. Now the lower price, the benchmark, the price point has been moved up. It's like all those red segments we'll see here. Over time, we'll see more and more being pushed up to the higher point, past the 1 million mark. So we just see how many homes being placed on the market is on the decline. Now, the number we're seeing here is the actual sales. It's like a funnel, right? We have to have enough home for buyer to buy so they can actually purchase it and close it. So now we're looking at the home actually being sold in the first 7 months this year. So in 2023, there were total 11,404 homes were sold. And compared to the 3-year average normal year, 2017 through 2019, back then we have 17,400 homes were closed. So the difference is there are 33% fewer homes being closed. In terms of numeric number, that's 4,730 homes fewer. Again, it's like consistent what we see, like, because you don't have enough place on the market. That's why it's become like translate into less home. And you can see that, like we talk about, we are seeing that the entry level home has been squeezed the most in terms of the availability and the actual transaction. So for home buyer with their target price range below 1 million, if you're wanting to wait or you're hoping that there are more affordable homes going to come in the market, according to data, unfortunately, that's not going to happen. In fact, actually, there's like fewer homes within that price range down the road. The reason is being that there are more and more homes are passing that 1 million threshold. So we talk about the supply, so talk about the demand. We look at lower price point homes below $1 million home. We're going to look at the other spectrum, which is the luxury home. Here is the breakdown of Orange County market by price segment. In OC, for home above 2 million is considered categorized as luxury home. As you can see here, we have the 2 to 4 million, 4 to 6, and 6 plus. The second column here is in terms of the market time, showing you how fast those homes in that price segment move and sold. For the 2 to 4 million, so far it's 82 days. Compared to last year, it's actually the days are selling faster. The days are shorter than compared to last year. And for this price point, accounted for 17% of the total inventory. Demand-wise represented 10%. And for 4 million plus, you can see that significantly the market time, the days on market is way longer compared to their lower price counterpart. So for the $6 million home, market time is almost 6 months. That's higher than last year, a tad higher. And 6 million plus is almost over a year. Again, those higher price point now is taking longer to sell. And also in terms of their contribution, the weight of the representation of total inventory is lower. Now we're looking at the distressed home. I know the headlines, all the media are talking about housing markets, about a crash. And I also work with a lot of buyers. They always bring this one up. So what about foreclosure? What about short sales? Well, the reality is that in Orange County, it's been very low. We have very few, I can't say it's zero. Like for as of August 17 here, as you can see, it's throughout all the different county reported by Stephen Thomas, the local real estate economist. We're focusing on the Orange County in this video. So in August 17, there are total 7 distressed homes. There are 3 foreclosure and 4 short sales. It's representing only 0.3% of the listing. So the short answer is no, there's not going to be a huge influx of foreclosure or short sale. That's the August Orange County Housing Report. If you have a specific city or community of interest, make sure you check out my channel. You might find a very micro level specific report on your interest city or neighborhood. If you want to get the full report of the August OC Housing Report, you can send me a text, send me an email. I'll make sure you get those monthly reports every month.